Let's try this again. If it ends up doing the same thing, then I'm out. I had to stop streaming on Twitch. I don't know how that's even affecting anything. It said that my connection was good, and now everything is just horrible. You know? All right, guys. So get me back up to where I was at. Hit that like button. We'll add on the members only chats here. I don't know what in the world happened before it switches to members. Welcome back. I was like, what just happened? Rip the stream. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty bad. How do I become a member? Been trying for 5 days. So the way that you become a member, if you're trying for 5 days, if I'm sorry that you have to go through that. If you are using like Apple products, it's very difficult. I don't even know if you can do it on an Apple computer. Correct me if I'm wrong, but you can go to my channel. So literally just go to the Matthew Perry channel and you should be able to see the join button, or it should be right by the subscribe button down at the bottom of the screen. So if you go to my channel, there will be a subscribe button here, which if you're subscribed, then you could subscribe. But then there's also a join button. And I don't know how it goes for people that are on Apple products. So anybody can definitely chime in here. But right now, you just select that join button there. I've also noticed that, let's see, you got the Matthew Perry store here if you guys want to visit that as well. Little plug. But yeah, let me go back to Weeble. I was panicking. YouTube testing the kill switch for stock channels for when GME and AMC starts to squeeze. I thought the Alphabet Boys were onto you. Good morning, Matt and Apes. What do you think? What do you think to the moon today? For AMC, I can't say that I think we're going to go to the moon today. I just want to see a large increase. We haven't seen those days. Right now we're at 3%, which we seen it, up 4% yesterday in the pre-market, and it decreased 2%. It ended up decreasing even more. We've seen that fall off. So even though we've seen that positive pre-market, it showed us a negative market open. Yeah, so if you can, hit that join button. It's only 99 cents. I only make it 99 cents for people, so it makes it easier. Can you give your thoughts on the 4 a.m. gap up? So a lot of times the gap up is because of an influx in volume. You have a lot of limit orders that can't go through during times where nothing's happening in the market. You can still put through those limit orders, but they didn't actually go through, and they held until the morning time. So a lot of times you're going to see that gap up in volume. A lot of people are looking to buy, a lot of orders get filled, and that's why you're going to see a gap up in 4 a.m. Typically, a lot of people will look for that in in like their scanners or whatever. They'll look for a gap up in order to indicate whether it's going to be a positive day or negative day, depending on the movement after the gap. But yeah, that's usually what a lot of people will look for there, and it's easily explainable. Any gap that you see is just a lot of orders that just weren't filled in time. If you see a gap up between minutes or between like 5 minutes or 1 minute, that's very difficult to do because that means you had an influx in volume within the changeover from 1 minute to the other. So a millisecond, a lot of volume went through. I feel like I'm living Groundhog Day. AMC up in the pre-market and then drop and level during the day. Yeah, I'm 100% with you. That's why I was like, all right, well, is it going to increase? It may increase, but it's looking like we're seeing a trend. It's up. It gets a chance, but then maybe hedge funds are bringing it down. I'm sure we don't have that many people selling. There has to be a lot of people buying this position, and I don't understand how it is decreasing. It should be way higher than where it is right now. Dumb question. What's the difference between the black shirt? Between the black shirt you have 125 and 128. So the black shirt that's 28 is actually like really high quality. So the t-shirt itself, like it feels like a premium t-shirt. The other one is like a lower cost one. So it's less quality. And I just feel like putting both on there because I didn't know what people wanted to buy. I wanted to just put the quality shirts on there, but since my wife was saying something about she didn't like the design of the premium t-shirts for women, so she went with the less premium t-shirt, and she has that shirt. So she put that on. It looks nice. I think the premium would have been a lot better, and we'll make that decision. So yeah, definitely premium. And I bought, I had to get, examples or samples of the product. So I got the hoodie, a red hoodie. I think it comes in other colors though. You can get it in black and like gray, I'm pretty sure. Bringing my Profit Hands merch to Disney. I was thinking the same thing. That's what whenever we go to Disney, we're going to Disney probably in like 3 years. Whenever Hayden's big enough to, ride any rides, I feel like that's the best time to go. When she's like a baby, somebody has to sit behind with her. And typically you're going to have to do that either way. If you have a ride that's, she can't ride. But the good thing is when she's 3, Harper's going to be able to ride some of these like bigger rides. It'll be fun. Because when she ends up turning 3, Harper will be 6. Hedge funds and big bearish whales are recycling their shares and building walls below the ask. This is driving the price down. Yeah, of course. I mean, it's not the fact that people are selling. It's the fact that there is manipulation that's going on. They just want to, prove their case, over and over and over again. But they're just showing us that they're losing so bad that they're going to these levels in order to, even have a chance, which they don't. So SOS up to $4.51. I like that. I need that to continue to increase today. See a massive move today. I'll look for a large push, and wherever that peak point is, you'll probably see me sell. Now I'm looking for it to go to $6, but wherever that peak point is, because a lot of times you're going to see, when you see a massive movement, you're going to see a peak, and then it's going to end up falling, especially with anything that's more like small cap stocks. That's the same question. We have 179 people in here, guys. Hit that like button. I know we're trying to get back on the right track here. We had about 500 concurrent viewers, and now it's down to 200, and I'm okay with it. As long as there's people here asking questions, I'm okay with it. But it sucks that it did, get derailed. I think what I'm going to do later is just like a Dogecoin stream. Just talking about it, trying to research, trying to understand everything that's going on about it and where it can actually get to. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how I feel. I don't know, because sometimes I don't have the time. I know my wife is off today, so I might have a little bit more time today. I'm 52, and my son is 5 years old. He wants to go so bad to see Bumblebee and Optimus Prime. Are those Disney or is that Universal? Sorry, I didn't realize I was like 10 minutes behind the live feed. How are you 10 minutes behind the live feed when the live feed has only been going for 9 minutes and 50 seconds? That means that you were literally in the beginning of you must have just jumped in. But even if it would have taken you to where it is now, that means that you you restarted the. Typically, what I'll do with the stream is if I'm behind, yeah, that's universal. I'll get to I'll put it to 2x, and then eventually I'll get back to live, but I'll be able to see everything that's going on. Proper universal, but I want to go to both. Yeah, I mean, I was never really a fan of Disney, and I'm not a person that will go there every single year like some people I know. A lot of people I know, actually. But I will go there every once in a while, keep it fresh, keep it new. There were a couple of good rides that I liked. Ethereum is 106 on Webull and 120 on Coinbase. I know Coinbase is a lot more up to date than Webull is. A lot more up to date. I've noticed that because I was like, why is this happening? That's why I checked over in Coinbase, and I was like, wait, why are we seeing this? And I can't really give you a true reason to why we are seeing a difference in movement here. Like, I haven't even seen this get to the 145 mark, which I believe or 149 mark, which is where I believe it got to. Yeah, oh, there we go. 141, but the highest point that it got to in Coinbase was 149. So it's a little weird buying it on Webull. That's why I always like to check both to see what looks realistic. So like, let me check Ethereum compared to Ethereum here. So Ethereum on Coinbase, is it updating? I don't know if it updates every second, but there we go. Ethereum on Coinbase is now $3,500.79, and on Webull it's $3,502.96. So it seems like Webull is updating, constantly, right? But Coinbase is not doing that. Like, they update, but it's like sparingly. Like, it updates like every, I don't know, 10 seconds maybe. But Webull is constantly moving. So that's a little weird. Bitcoin is like $100 off. Litecoin is $1 off. But yeah, ETC is definitely different. That's $122.60 versus 109. So it's a little weird that that's happening. Been hella busy at work, but secretly listening to you in my left ear while running around. That's awesome. I'm sorry that it's busy. Because you work in a hospital, right? Yeah, that's you don't really ever want it to be busy, because then, well, you do, because then the hospital will go out of business. But then again, you don't, because you don't want people to be sick. I live 3.5 hours away from Disney World. If you live that close to Disney World, I mean, you could be there a lot more. He was sitting on the other stream's live chat. Who? I don't know what we're talking about here. Universal parks are way better than Disney's hotels, and hospitality is way better. I mean, I liked Disney's hotels. We stayed in 2 of them. Wild Water Kingdom, somewhere around there. I don't know what it was. I'm new to Disney, so it was like a jungle place. There were animals in the middle of it. And then there was another place that we stayed at that was really, really nice. It was like a lodge as well, and it was really, really nice. Coinbase is a a crypto exchange. Webull is a brokerage, and it is using cash order flow. So Webull doesn't have access to the prices of the exchanges and can only give you the prices that they source. But how come it moves so quickly compared to Coinbase? Is Coinbase just programmed to update every 10 seconds, or like that's something that always bothers me. Whenever I see something update consistently, for every single second, it makes me think that that's more accurate than something that's updating, every 10 seconds. Yeah, you work in the emergency room. Yeah, you don't want it to be busy, but then again, you do, because the hospital needs revenue. Matt, remember when I told you they have unlimited fake shares of AMC? Now everyone knows about it. Let's see if that changes anything. Yeah, I mean, I remember. I totally do remember. And I'm right there with everyone, knowing that they do have an unlimited amount of fake shares that they can continue to create. I don't know if it's to the level of, fake shares that people are saying that we have, but I know it's going to be a crazy amount. So it's definitely something that's going to be a huge bubble to burst, because we don't know what really will happen. The only thing we know is that we're going to see this price skyrocket once things hit the fan. Let's say that, because you know what I'm trying to say. All right, I'm going to play another ad here. We have, what about an hour? A little over an hour until the market opens. And then we're good. And we're going to see things move. That's what we're waiting for. That's what we are waiting for. I really am praying AMC blows up. I need this life-changing event to happen. So many people do. It's just the thought of, like, you think about what's it called? The mortgage crisis, and how they ended up, basically doubling down on their flaws and their problems and everything like that. And they're going to continue to push this on. I think it went on for like a year plus until the bubble actually burst. So hopefully that's not the case, that it goes on that long. But right now it's already been, about 4 months? 4 months since we've seen some real movement there. I think it was it December? I can't remember where that first increase was. Let's go ahead and look at AMC. I know this wasn't a squeeze, but we can go to this first increase here and basically see that was in January. There we go. So January till now, we're seeing about 4 months. And it could be, a half a year. I'm hoping that it happens a lot sooner, that they give up, they learn their lesson, but I don't know if they ever do. So we have to, take it how it is. Ralph, thank you for becoming a member. I just read that. Good morning, everyone, and good luck today. Yep, we're gonna need it, because it's up 3% again, but we've seen, it's like deja vu. Someone said, I think it's like Groundhog Day. That part I don't know. I don't know that Coinbase got fined for bad reporting. I do know that Coinbase got fined for bad reporting. Well, that's interesting. But yeah, I always like to see something that updates consistently by the second versus something that updates, every 10 seconds or 5 seconds or whatever. I would like to see it consistently move. The price is moving. It never stops. So why have any type of pauses in there? Is it for, the system to remain like strong? Like, because it just can't stay up. The servers aren't strong enough for that. You're welcome, says Ralph. Thank you again. They print new money every day. And them hedgies really don't care to lose. They don't. Because they can find other ways to win, but they want to kind of like they want to find a way to, like, I don't know, rub our faces in the dirt. But it's not going to work because we're going to make them lose a ton of money. Now there's going to be some people that do give in, which you see some people selling. That's the whole reason for them doing any type of shorts. If they didn't see any success with shorting the position and getting some people out, then they wouldn't keep doing it. But they are seeing a little bit of success doing that and making a little bit of money. So if they can push this out long term, they can make money during that long term movement, and then eventually they'll get to the point to where they lose money because they're not paying a crazy amount of interest right now, which is insane. I mean, all of this, they should be paying a crazy amount of interest to save this big bubble from forming, and we don't have anything in place to do that. But the thing is like, we can say, like, they put laws in place, they put legislation there. You can say they can do all that, but know that the government can also be behind this as well. A lot of these campaigns and things get funded by corporations and people with a lot of money, funds, firms. They get funded by all these people, so they can put things out there but not actually implement it. Just give that news that something's going to happen, and if nothing ends up happening, then they're basically behind or in their corner as well. This is why I can't take any of those, any of the things that are put in place as real, unless the company's doing it itself. Like, the company can be different because the company's looking to survive. So people like Adam Aaron, or whoever's on the executive team, can be different compared to the government doing something. So I hate looking at all of these things that are created in order to make it look like they're doing a good thing, but they're not. So the only people I really trust is the company. So when it came to like introducing a bunch of new shares or whatever like that, I just wanted them to do to force a share recount by the company, not by anything that's happening with the government. So the government forcing a share recount could be something that doesn't even end up being a real share recount. So I don't know. It just bothers me so much that the government will put their hands in so many different pieces and it make it seem like they're doing the right thing when they're not doing the right thing. So can't really trust all of it. The only thing I trust are the people and the people that run the company. I just want to moon before NSCLC finishes doing its job. Other than that, I care when it happens. The longer it goes, the longer it gets. Or the larger it gets, sorry. Yeah, I'm there with you. Weeble is pissing me off. I cannot see any of this. It's so difficult. I got my state returned faster than Weeble has made available funds. I transferred in on Monday. Yeah, I'm there with you. Thank you, German Savage, for becoming a member. I appreciate that a lot. But yeah, I'm there with you. I understand exactly what you're talking about here. Because Weeble takes forever to actually get funds available. It's so funny. Good morning. Is Doge going to drop to less than 55 so I can buy more? Thank you. I'm hoping so. I mean, it dropped to 50 recently, right? Where's crypto? It dropped to less than 50 recently, got down to well, not less than 50, down to 50 cents. So that would have been the best bet. What time was that? 12:05? Is that 12? Yeah, so I mean, it got down to 50 cents, right? From 69 cents down to 50 cents. So that's a big move. I didn't have any buying power yesterday, or else I would have bought some. But I also only want to buy it on Robinhood. So I will buy it on Webull as well, but I want to hold all my crypto really in one space. I would love to hold it in Coinbase, but you know, can't really do that. Ooh. So yeah, we have 445 people in here, guys. Make sure you continue to hit that like button. Let me expand this. Yeah, we have 109 likes, so hit that like button. It does help out the channel a ton. I was gonna say, didn't we have 3 members today? But I forgot we restarted the stream. Webull sucks at funds. They do. They're so bad. Like when I deposit into Fidelity, it literally takes like a day, maybe a day and a half. Like it does not take a long time. Webull, they'll give you a deposit date of like next month, and you started depositing on the 1st of this month. Like it's ridiculous. That's an exaggeration, but still, they give you a deposit date of like, a week after, and it's just crazy. Same thing with sort of the same thing with Robinhood. Robinhood, it takes a while for those to clear as well. I deposited money over to Robinhood on Monday. Yeah, Monday, and it's supposed to clear on the 7th. That's a full week. Not knowing what you can do, with that money, or you had hopes with that money. You're depositing $300 because you feel like this is a good, there's a good investment here, but it's going to take a week to get to it. Like, it's ridiculous. Pisses me off that Coinbase is dragging their feet on selling Doge. Yeah, they should be right there. I mean, it's a perfect setup. With how this is moving, they need to do it. I get my funds almost immediately on Webull. How? Why hasn't Coinbase jumped on Doge yet? Feels like that would increase the price even more. It would, but I don't know. You got to ask the CEO of Coinbase. Going on 4 days today. Wow, insane. As long as a deposit during regular trading hours. Yeah, I don't know how that happens for you. Are you putting in like $100? Are you doing like a lot, or how much are you doing? Robinhood does give instant deposit. I don't know how they do that, because I've been trying to find it, and I could probably research it. I didn't even think about that. But even if, I think that's a loan. I don't know if you can buy crypto on that instant deposit, which is considered a loan until it actually clears. The bigger question is, how much money are you making with your what? How much money are you making with your money during that week? How much money am I making with your money during that week? What do you mean by that? Are you doing ACH? Yes, I'm doing ACH. Coinbase should be leading the way, and Webull beat them out. Yeah, I mean, Robinhood started the whole thing. I believe they started it at a low price. It was like 0.002 or 0.0002 cents or something. They started at a really, really low price compared to, everything else. They really, jumped on it. And a lot of people that, started trading with Robinhood, I understand that, that's probably why 28% of Doge is in that one wallet, which is Robinhood, because it started so early. Which is, I'm wondering when they're going to end up getting SafeMoon on there, because if Robinhood gets it on really early, then they're probably going to get SafeMoon on when they hit 0.0002 cents. If they do, I don't know what SafeMoon will do. Webull hasn't instant deposit sign. This chat is moving pretty fast, as long as you have enough equity in your account to cover the deposit. Yeah, I mean, usually. So you're saying like I already have to have investments in there in order to do that. So that's probably why. No, because I have I have enough in there right now, unless it's it has to be cash. If you have enough cash to cover the deposit, then you get to use that cash, which would make no sense because then you could just use the cash that you already have. It doesn't allow you to buy crypto though until they clear buy stocks. They clear but stocks. I don't know. Webull offers instant and partial, but still takes 5 days to clear. How does that make sense? Can't buy options or crypto until the 5-day clearing time. See, that's what I thought, is that it's still considered a loan and it still takes 5 days to clear. So you can't buy crypto. You can buy stocks, right? But you can't buy crypto. You can trade anything with instant deposit on Robinhood. See, we're getting like mixed messages here. I don't know what you can do at this point. I'm on a cash account. Yeah, I'm on, I think, a margin account. So I'm pretty sure. Webull wasn't instant when I signed into the account, but it's become instant after I did micro deposits. That would be a margin account, right? I guess so. We have 517 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. It does help out a lot. I'm glad that the stream is actually working. I stopped streaming on Twitch, which does suck because I like streaming on Twitch. It definitely has a good platform and I want to get used to it. I'm not saying that I'm going to completely move over there and I'm going to become affiliated over there, but no, I just want to, stream on the platform and stream on as many places as possible. Like right now, I would like to stream on TikTok. How about I do that? Why not? Start it up. I got an hour left, an hour and a half left. Why not stream on TikTok? Let's see what it looks like. It's going to be a green screen behind me on TikTok, though. I won't be able to see any of the messages either. But it doesn't matter. Be able to see anything there. Oh, you can see stuff. It's going to be a green screen behind me. Whoops. Bringing up all the code. Do you have 1,000 followers on TikTok? Yeah, I have 21,000 on TikTok. Hello. Thank you for stopping by. We're talking about Doge. We're talking about a lot of investments, AMC, GME. That's the minimum to be able to go live. Yeah, I have 21K. So I'm good. I've gone live before. But yeah, we got 2 people over there. Good morning, Matt. Just put $100 into Robinhood and put it right into Doge with instant deposit. Maybe I'm just lucky. I don't know. I don't know. I've never been able to do that. So it's good that you were able to do that to get money on Doge. Where did you buy in at? Was it 50 cents? Did you buy in lower than that? Do I have any Doge? Yes, I have Doge. I have 585 coins of Doge. I did have more than that, but I sold some to put it into Ethereum. And now I'm holding that 585 for a pretty long time. So thank you everybody for stopping by on TikTok. Anybody that is watching, I appreciate that. I thought you were new to TikTok. No, I'm not. I've been doing TikToks for a while now. I like my older TikToks better. I like the being able to do 50-second videos or 30-second videos, and not just do like a screen record or anything like that. Thank you, Joe Witten, for becoming a member on YouTube. I appreciate that a lot. We got 3 people watching on TikTok. Thank you for joining over there. Got that tablet phone. No, I want what's that phone? the Samsung Fold. Is that what that is? I can't see names. Why do they make the text so small? Or I'm just getting very old on TikTok. I'm not getting old on TikTok. I'm just getting old for the text on TikTok. So yeah, we got 5 people joined on TikTok right now. What watch are you wearing? I'm actually wearing a Bovado watch that my wife bought me for my birthday. Diamond encrusted watch. I love it. I picked it out a while ago. There you go, the Z Fold. That's the one I was looking for. But yeah, that's the watch that I'm wearing. I'm also wearing the Profit Hands merch right here. You could see that. Finally, you could see the green here. If you come from YouTube, you can see the green that I have the green dollar sign there. If you want to buy some merch, definitely go over to my YouTube channel, my merch page. The text is smaller on tablets. Are you using a tablet? No, it's small on. I mean, it's a 6.9 inch screen. I'm using the Note 10. So, and this is a Whoop strap, by the way. I love Whoop straps. But yeah, I mean, we got 6 people over on TikTok. Thank you for joining over there. I appreciate that a lot. Again, Joe Witten, thank you for becoming a member. We got 3 members that we gained today on YouTube. Let's see. Hey, Matt, you should check out Batcoin. It's a web browser 3x faster than Chrome. Ready to stop online. Yeah, I have to. Batcoin? That's interesting. I mean, we're talking about Dogecoin here. There we go. Wonder what was going on there. Thank you, Drips on Analogs. Drips on Analogs. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Thank you for the follow, Nicole. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Again, thank you for becoming a member. All members are welcome. It's only 99 cents. I don't know why I have May 5th on here. Nobody told me that. The title said May 5th, not May 6th. What's your issue, guys? Help me out a little bit. I just showed 500 shares at 60 cents and still have 0 plus shares. Wait, I still have 0 plus shares that I'm going to hold. I don't. Maybe you wanted to put another number there. I switched from YouTube. Thank you for jumping over and for following me. I appreciate that. Have you checked out ADA? It has been running the past day or so. No, I haven't checked it out. Thank you, Claire, for becoming a member. That means a lot. Yeah, if you guys want to ask questions and you're interested, if you're not a member over here, go over on TikTok and switch over there, because I only do members only on YouTube. So you can go over to TikTok and definitely ask questions. You can find my TikTok in the description, or you can just search Matthew.Perry and you'll find it. We have 5 people on TikTok right now. Thank you for joining. I'm kind of hoping it does drop to 50 cents, maybe 40 cents. Will be real nice, and buy back at 300 and 400 shares. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I'm waiting for it to drop so that I can put some more money into it. But I haven't checked out ADA. Is that another crypto here? ADA. It moved 18% today. It's up to $1.62. In the last 24 hours, you've seen that 18.88%. Over the last week, it was up 21.68%. Over the last year, it's up 3,163%. That's pretty good to be able to see that movement. Again, if people can make these moves into these cryptos and make a decent amount of money from it, back from over the last year, it took a while to get to that point, but over the last month, you've seen it up 33%. So it hasn't made that move recently. It's taken time for it to make that move. And now you're actually seeing it in the last hour down 2%. So it's interesting. ECT making big moves right now. Let's check that out. What's ECT? So yeah, in Webull, it's definitely making big moves, but I want to see what it looks like in Coinbase, because Coinbase actually tells me a little bit more. For some reason, it's up to $126. Let's bring Coinbase over here so everybody can see it. So yeah, Coinbase is up to $126.68, up 44%. Over the last week, it's up 258%. Over the last month, it's up 723%. And the last year, 1,700%. That's crazy. Ever look into Algorand? I don't know what that is. No, I haven't. I'm just worried how these legit crypto ATMs are. Yeah, I heard it's a lot. There's a lot of ATM out there. Yeah. All right, so we got 4 people on TikTok. Thank you for joining. Everybody that joined, anybody that follows me, I appreciate it a lot. I'll continue to do the lives over here as well. I feel like that's a good addition to it for people that want to ask questions that don't, overflood some things. So, because there's only members only on TikTok, or sorry, on YouTube, and TikTok can be that extra level. So if you want to follow me over there, the link is in the description. Hey Matt, hey Claire, thank you for joining. Read my messages. Let's see. Hey, sold my Doge, made $12,925. That's really good. It's really good. Whatever profit you can make, that's really, really good. I do see it increasing more, but if you were able to sell it at the highs and possibly get some more in at the lows, or risk like maybe the same amount at the lows, then you're giving yourself a better chance to even make more money. Maybe the next Doge, but it's a lot higher of a price. It's definitely like ETH. So maybe good idea to throw some into it. I'll think about it. But like I said, there's a lot of different crypto out there that I want to explore more into. Right now, I would like to focus on one area, but you're right. It's always great to throw more into different places. I'll probably start throwing things into Coinbase and doing a lot of it there rather than doing a lot of it on Robinhood. But right now, since you can't really buy Doge on Coinbase, you can't buy Doge on Coinbase. I'm okay with doing things in Robinhood for right now. I'm still not in crypto. I have a feeling that the minute I get in, I'll crash, or it'll crash. Can't shake it off. Yeah, it happens. It happens. And until you like shake that thought, it's always going to be in the back of your mind. Like, hey, if I get into this position, it's going to crash. I see this position, it's going to crash. Well, try and buy in at the lows and try and shake that, because a lot of times you're going to see the stock market go down way more than it goes up. So it ends up being very, very tough because you think that, you're cursed or something. And there's a lot of times where I'm losing money, and where day trades will go against me. If I get a day trade that goes against me, I get stopped out, go into the day trade again, gain my money back, all of that stuff, if not more than that. So you just have to shake that off a little bit. Thank you, Salty, for becoming a member. Imagine if this created 5 million synthetic shares to try to scare people off real shares. Stop. So you could acquire the real shares, but the holders never release their shares off AMC. Well, we'll see. Hola. Oh, wait. I'm a day late. Hi, then. Doge is gonna drop Saturday night big. See, yeah, there's two options, Claire. There's two options. I think Doge could either increase quite a bit. Carl, can you stop licking my leg? Seriously, just go away. I want to be mean to you. He keeps licking my leg. It's a cat, by the way. It's a cat. But yeah, what was I saying? And he's doing it again. I think there's two options to where we're basically going to see that buy the rumor, sell the news, where it will drop on Saturday, or buy the rumor and buy the news. And now we're seeing more or less they are buying the rumor, and we're seeing that decrease, that healthy decrease down to 50 cents, meaning that we're showing the strength to bring it back up, that it's not just a solid increase, which when you see those large increases, you have those large falls. It's different in this case to where you have that increase, a little bit of a fall, a little bit of a pullback, a healthy pullback, and now you're going to see that increase again, maybe on Saturday. So I don't know if it will end up decreasing a lot. Yes, you'll see a little bit of a pullback. I'm going to hold on to it. I'm holding on to it no matter what. I'm not going to sell off on that position. I already put the money that I wanted to put into Ethereum and Litecoin. So everything else stays in there. Now, yes, I could have gotten to this point, sold some of that position and put it into Ethereum and Litecoin, but I would have been at higher points for Ethereum and Litecoin, and I would have probably had less shares anyways, or less point something shares, because I only put 100 into Litecoin and 200 into Ethereum. Right, there's a talk from Wales that they're gonna use a strong pullout game. No, I don't think they're going to do that. I think you're going to see a lot of people that do pull out, but there's going to be a bunch of people that hold. Some people might get scared out of their position. I'm going to treat it as another buying opportunity. As long as it doesn't get below 25 cents, I'm going to treat it as another buy opportunity and continue to buy it up. And if I can get, maybe to 1,000 shares or 1,000 coins, I'll hold on to that. How far behind is Robinhood from the current price of crypto? It looks pretty behind. For at least Ethereum Classic, it looks really far behind. For everything else, it looks okay, at least reasonable. Did Ted Cruz? Do you know? On TikTok too? No, I don't see the Ted Cruz stuff on TikTok. We shouldn't probably mention that. Yes, and it's unfortunate I had to get Doge on Robinhood because all my crypto is crypto exchange. Yeah. It sucks that you have to get it on Robinhood, which you don't actually own the crypto, or on Webull. I mean, it's great that you can buy it because it increases the volume and increases the price as well, but it would be better to actually own Doge. You know what I mean? And so Carl is a roommate? No, he's a cat. He's not a roommate. Oh, thank God. No, Carl, I don't have there's not a guy underneath there licking my leg named Carl. No, it's my cat. What are you talking about? We got 2 people on TikTok. Thank you for watching over here. I appreciate that a lot. We got 574 people over on YouTube. If you guys want to ask questions, definitely go over to TikTok. I'm not streaming on Twitch right now, so you can't go over to Twitch to ask the questions, but over on TikTok is, fair game. I'm very behind for the kills yesterday. Tony, thanks. I was getting some good what's it called, quick scopes, but a lot of them weren't going well. I wasn't having the best game. A lot of the games weren't really great yesterday. But it was fun. I'm holding Doge too. Time tells. The place, Newegg now talking about Doge. It's a matter of time. Yeah, with more businesses adopting it, it's a matter of time for it to really increase. Doge, I predict $2.12, and then it'll cool off. Yeah, I think it will eventually find a a place to have a level out. So I think it will be somewhere around maybe above $1, close to $2, whatever. I want to see that actually happen. Um, I'm bad with my pull out game. Does that mean you have a lot of kids, or are you talking about stocks? There's a saying, either to 40K. They're saying either to 40K. They're saying that Doge will get to 40K. Ticks me off. I gotta stay up late to watch a not funny show to see the Doge hype. I miss Chris Farley times of SNL. I think it's pretty funny. Some of them, a lot of them, you have to end up being more politically correct, right? So yeah, it was funny, back then, to where you had more room to joke. Now comedians really have to like walk on a tightrope. Like, they're literally walking on thin ice, everything that they say. So it's so tough. Do you think Amazon will start dealing with Doge? Yeah, if it continues this way, I think they will. It would be great if they do. But it depends how many other businesses start to get onto it. So I think Amazon's not going to be the first adopter of this, but because you obviously see, Mavericks accepting it as payment, other places accepting it as payment. So they're not going to be the first ones to do it, but they are probably going to get onto it. Dogecoin Saturday night up to $2.12, and then maybe it back off, no cool off, or maybe it goes to $12. That's a lot of like maybes, a lot of ifs, if scenarios. But yeah, remember, guys, if you want to ask questions, definitely go over to TikTok. The link is in the description, I believe. I have two TikToks. I have one that's a golf TikTok that I haven't uploaded to in a while because I haven't been golfing. And this one, which is more of a personal finance investing type TikTok. Brad, no day trade limit on crypto. Keep scalping and build up more. Nice job. Awesome. I sold 10 Doge for a solid $1.20 profit. Do you think I just read that? What did they say? Carl is sexy. You haven't even seen Carl. I am way behind on the chats here. I have a lot of stocks and a lot of Ethereum. Yep, Ethereum to 40K. Yeah, they're saying that can really grow in the next year. I don't know about that. I mean, it has a possible chance, but I would say in the next year, getting to maybe $10,000 this year, I think, and probably getting to a good 20K, maybe 30 next year. Not really. It's written in advance. They all. Why do you feel it mandatory to watch SNL? I don't feel it's mandatory. I love SNL, but I watch the weekend updates all the time. I love those things. But I'm a fan of like the Daily Show and Stephen Colbert, like all of those shows. I'm a fan of those. Can't go to $10. It takes 1.8 trillion for Doge $10. And I shared something with you on Instagram. Didn't know really where to send it. All right, yeah. I mean, like I said, I try and check all this stuff, but I don't ever Like I try and stay away from technology outside of doing a lot of work, but it's really tough because I stay on my phone. I respond to uh, people in the Discord group sometimes, but it's just it's just really tough to respond to everything. But if you sent it, what did you send? Okay. uh, I asked what should we do at SNL? Huh? Is there an actual link to that? Because there's a video. Elon's autographs toy a Tesla car. Asked fans about Dogecoin ahead of SNL performance. Huh? So he's really thinking about doing that, like a skit, and maybe even part of his monologue. That's interesting. Thank you for sending that. Very interesting. What are your thoughts on NFTs? I like NFTs. I have NFTs, which I haven't done much with, but I have NFTs that I actually bought with Ethereum, and I'm actually pissed off because I had zero point 0.5 Ethereum then. Um, but yeah, I bought with Ethereum, and um, I have them set. I just don't have a price on them. I was gonna put them for like $1 and just let them sit there and let them grow, but yeah, I have a strong feeling about NFTs. I feel like they could be big, and they make Jesus, my voice just cracked. They could definitely be big, and they make even Ethereum move a lot more because a lot of people are using that in order to fund NFT movement or NFT biddings or whatever. Even to something like Logan Paul, who accepted 1 Ethereum per NFT that he had. So I mean, it's a pretty big thing. I think it's going to be huge. And even though like I didn't really understand it to begin with because it was just like, why should you put value on this digital art? Especially when it came to videos, like a video of LeBron dunking, like why should that be worth $35,000? But it's just what somebody places as the worth. So especially if you create like some sort of artwork that ties to your channel in some way, or you have something tangible behind it, then technically you're holding something of a huge value, and that can continue to increase as long as you trade it. So that would be my thoughts on NFTs. Stop, Carl. I know, but you can't. You can't do anything. Not today. Um, I'll try to find the link. Okay, thanks. Uh, what is a good entry point to join Ethereum? I think Ethereum, if I can get in at 3,000, I think that's a good entry point. It looks like any of the low points will probably be 3,200, but I want it to go a little lower. You haven't really seen that huge dip. You've seen a little bit of a dip here, but you haven't really seen a really, really big dip after all of this increasing. So I'm expecting a dip soon, and that dip is probably going to come down to about 3,000, if not 2,900. If it continues on the way up, that dip starts to increase. So instead of going to 3,000 or 2,900, it goes to 3,100 or 3,000. So it continues to increase as the high price goes up. So I think 3,000 is definitely a good bet there. Um, Currently only getting 60 what per second? Good passive income. I don't know. I will try to. Oh, okay, I already read that. Let's see. Phone isn't really good. I think it's okay. Or staying on your phone isn't really good. Since Monday, you're talking to somebody else. I remember when I used to roast. Remember when we used to roast each other for voice cracks? Matt Core's be voice cracking. Um, I would join your TikTok when I finally download TikTok. Yeah, I mean, I finally made the decision to download TikTok, and I actually spend a little bit too much time going through some of those. They're funny going through some of those and even creating some. SOS getting delisted, just rumors. I didn't see that. That was on March 24th. So we had a whole nother month. I seen a post on March 24th, but I haven't seen anything since. Routinely ramps up the threats of exchange delisting. That's 6 days ago. Huh. It looks like it's just rumors, but you never really know. So all I know is that right now we're making a pretty decent. We were making a pretty decent move. We are making a pretty decent move this morning, up to $4.48. My cost basis is actually $4.84. Looking for that to push to $6. So I don't know why I would get delisted. But yeah, I haven't seen anything on it. I seen something from March, and then I also see something from 6 days ago, talking about the success and if it could help it prosper. That will suck. I refused to download TikTok. Then my oldest son showed me some funny stuff, and now I sit on there for a few hours during bedtime. Yeah, well, that's how my wife is. She didn't want to download TikTok, and then I downloaded it first, and then she downloaded it, and now she doesn't stop on TikTok. She used to go on, like, scroll through Facebook and Instagram and Twitter a lot. Now she doesn't even touch any of those, and she just goes on TikTok right away. It's addicting because it's very fast paced, and it's either funny or it's not, and you just continue to swipe it. No financial report since 2019. See, a lot of times I don't really look at the financials as much, just because sometimes fundamentals don't really matter, especially when you're doing quick trades. It's supposed to be a quick trade, but it wasn't. It didn't end up being the quickest trade. What software do you use to mine on PC? Oh, you're talking to Brad. I'm trading USDT and Ethereum / Ethereum. So turned 200 USDT into 600 into 600 Ethereum, or 600. You said I turned 200 USDT into 600 USDT so far. It's at 50 cents now, or 59 cents. It's at 59 cents right now, I believe, or 60 cents, close to it. Let's go. Where am I at? Yeah, it's at 59 cents right now. It was at 50 cents previously. We want to see that drop down for Dogecoin. I refuse to. I already read that. Let's see. Plus Doge is pulling back. How far do you think it will pull back? I think a healthy pullback was to that 50 mark, to where it did pull back to. It can definitely get back to that point, but that will be a healthy pullback, something that looks a lot better than what Ethereum is doing, to where you see really no pullback. You know what I mean? That's why I was hoping for that to come down to 3,000, because a healthy pullback would have been down to 3,000 ish, somewhere around that point, or even down to 2,900. That's why I was thinking it was going to get down to this point, to really pull back to that point. However, it didn't pull back to that point. It actually increased over a previous high that it had before. So for Doge, I think a healthy pullback would be to 50 cents. And then you'll see that skyrocket probably tomorrow and Saturday. Thank you for the question. Remember, if you guys want to ask questions over on TikTok, or just follow me over on TikTok, go over there and do that. It's in the description. I'm gonna play an ad here on YouTube. And also, yes, Brian Fuller is definitely right. Smash that like button. Gently tap the like button. And if you could send likes on TikTok, I would definitely appreciate that as well. Anything you could do. I heard the man that owns Amazon has already been talking about taking those coins to buy things. You're talking about Jeff Bezos? The man that owns Amazon. Yeah, Jeff Bezos is talking about doing something there. That'll be pretty good if he actually does something. Let's see, 584 people in here. I think we should have a little bit more likes than that. I appreciate all the likes that I do get. Jeff Bezos stepped down. Oh yeah, he did. Stepped down from CEO and then took back his seat. What do you think of this, Matt? I didn't know he took back his seat. I remember he stepped down as CEO. He took back his seat on the board, right? But he's still not the CEO, or is he? Who's replacing Jeff Bezos? Andy Jassy? Jassy? Amazon getting a new CEO for the first time in 27-year history. I didn't know that. It just says he's stepping down. I don't know. Matthew Perry is legend. Thank you. I'm a legend, apparently. So you have to follow a legend. I noticed that when I was going through my comments, there's a lot of people that are not subscribed, but they're commenting and liking and all that stuff. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It doesn't hurt, and you don't get overly notified unless you really hit that notification bell. Then you'll get a notification for me posting a video at least once in a day. What's your TikTok? I guess I could follow you. If you go to my my description, the description of this video, you can find the link to the TikTok, or you can just search Matthew Perry. I have 21,000 followers. So definitely do that. Jeff Bezos can give every single person in the world $1 billion and still have over 120 billion. That's not accurate. It's not accurate. I seen this on TikTok and that was absolutely hilarious. But it's not accurate. You can't give everybody in the world $1 billion and still have over 120 billion. He can give everybody in the world $1. And that would be what, $7.6 billion that he'll lose there? We ride in 15? What does that mean? You have an actor's name. I know. I get it all the time. Not from Friends. That's my next merch line. It's going to be not from Friends. I don't know, something like that. Not from Friends. Matt Perry, not from Friends. Yeah, I want to see, like, a lot of people told me not to put my name as the YouTube channel the name because they'll never find me. But I took it as a challenge, and now when you search Matthew Perry, I do come up as the I believe the first channel, but then you do see a lot of videos from me and from actor Matthew Perry. So I took it as a challenge. Thank you for the follow. I don't know how to say your name. Ron. Invitation to go live together. Why so? I didn't know you could do that. But no, I'm not gonna do that as of now. That's definitely an interesting take. I like that a lot. I didn't even know you could do that. I really don't hop on lives a lot. I might do that with a shirt. Not that Steve Martin. Yeah, that's what I mean. I'm gonna take it. I take everything as a challenge here. People tell me not to do something, I'm like, oh, okay. Well, if I see it, if I look into it differently and see it has potential to go my way, I will probably do it and see if it goes that way, because it's always great to test something. Not to basically prove somebody wrong, because I never say I told you so. I'm never a person that does that. And I also want to stop saying absolutes. So saying never is something that I don't want to say, but I'm learning. You so silly, Matthew Perry. Yep. Like from the old dinosaur show, not the Chandler. I don't know what that is. Or are you talking about Friends as a dinosaur show? And Bill and Melinda Gates divorce. No prenup. Imagine the land they're gonna split. Yeah, I mean, either way, I mean, it's only right. Right? They've been together for forever. It doesn't make sense to do that. Like for me, if we did, have any type of prenup and something happened, literally she would get half, if not more than half. I would be more than willing to give her more, to no matter how the breakup or how the breakup goes. Obviously you want to give them as much as possible, as long as they're not like greedy on it and try and take everything. Sometimes you have those people that just try and take everything that you own, and that sucks. But if you totally agree upon the split and understand that that's a person who still needs to live their life and everything like that, it's always great to be able to do that. So I fully support if they can do a 50-50 split and nothing more than that, because that's a lot. That's a lot of money. Sorry, you already answered this, but how much of Doge do you own, or do I hold? I have 585 coins. I had more. I had about 1,300. I sold some to put some into Ethereum, but I want to hold 500 at minimum for a long period of time. So right now I'm holding 585, so I want to hold a minimum of 500. I might buy more if it does dip down to 50. I have money that's clearing in Robinhood on the 7th, so I'll be able to do that. I can actually buy some in Webull right now, but I don't want to split platforms by doing this. I would like to be able to have everything in one area. Believe this is still is absolutely. I gotta bounce when the market opens. Gonna hope I get 39.50 calls on AMC. All right. Well, I appreciate you being here. I mean, you still got 10 minutes, but I appreciate you being here. Anybody on TikTok, I appreciate that. Any follows that I get, Steve, thank you for following. I appreciate that a lot. I don't know how to. Is that Pokey? Thank you for joining. Whoever's watching right now, I appreciate it. Make sure you send some likes, whatever you can do in order to support the stream. Sure, Melinda is super rich. Yeah, she's still gonna be super rich. Do you split the kids from? Just put the kids from the top to bottom or left to right. I don't know. I feel like either way is illegal. One is just more deadly than the other. I'm holding 1,000 Doge long term. I bought it a while ago, so it'll only cost me around $60. Yeah, that's good. That's what I mean. It has that potential to grow to something really big, or not anything big at all. You might just get your money back, right? So if it goes back to, let's say it settles at $2 and it doesn't grow any larger than that. Either way, you make a lot of money from it. If it does pull back to $1, then it pulls back to $1. It pulls back to 20 cents. It pulls back to 20 cents. But if it increases to $100 or $1,000 or $2,000, I mean that 1,000 coins ends up looking like a really big deal, And like I said, that's really all I want to hold is about 1,000. I tried watching TikTok and YouTube. A little lag in the two. I think TikTok is more real time. YouTube, I have to go through a platform which ends up, I think it's like a 10-second lag or something, or 5-second lag. I don't really know exactly what it is. Great wake up show. Thank you. Thank you for saying that. I appreciate that a lot. So it looks like Doge is actually decreasing a little bit, down to 58 cents. Litecoin is down to $345. You're going to see Ethereum decreasing a little bit, down 0.010%. It's actually increasing now. Let's see. Let's go to AMC. AMC is now at 3%, still hovering around that same point. Like I said, it's kind of deja vu here. I want to see DraftKings stay up. I'm currently down on it. I bought in at 55.96, and now it's down to 55.75. Can go down to 53, I believe, but I'm looking for that to increase long term. Not really long term, but like a month or so. Get that to increase to about 70. I don't see that decreasing as much. It's a pretty big position, something that can really move. I understand coming back to the 200 EMA, it did surpass the 200 EMA. But as we look into like the year to date here, you can see that the movement was nothing but up from March of 2020. You can see that movement, and it does come back to the 200 EMA multiple times, and it's just about at that touch point at the 200 EMA here, which would be that low point of $53. I bought in at $55. I don't want to say I don't see that going lower, because every time I say that, it ends up going lower. So I'm okay with it, being at that $55 mark and watching that increase to about 74, if not higher than that. Thank you for becoming a member. The sent in the madness. Thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate that. Remember I told you about REPX? I got in a $28 average. Look at it go. What's it doing now? Wow. It's good movement. You got in a $28 average somewhere down here. Somewhere like right here, I guess. That's good. That's really good. Seeing some good movement there. It did fall down quite a bit. It passed this point right here, which is really good. So I'm all for the growth. I mean, sometimes you're definitely right about some things, and it's good to be right. I mean, investments are very, very tricky to get into. It looks like it pays you a dividend too, which is pretty dang good. Oh, that must have been, yeah, that was in March of 2021. So yeah, see some good movement. You never watched this The show Community. Have you ever watched the show Community? I'm not sure. You could have a fancy jingle like Troy and I bet Matt and Carl in the morning. That'll be funny. I think we could have a fancy jingle. That'll be cool. There are some crazy things going on with Rocket Mortgage. For as much money as they're making. Yeah, I mean, people don't believe in Rocket Mortgage for some reason. I believe in it long term, but I didn't want to hold up $1,000+ in Rocket Mortgage, or sorry, not 1,000 plus, $8,000+. I'll hold $1,000 into it, or um, maybe like $1,000 or $2,000 into it, but not that much. Not as much as I actually had in there because the movement was just crazy with how many that I bought in. And I truly do believe it should be hovering around this $30 mark. The fact that it's down here and consistently hovering around here shows that people don't really believe in it, or something really sketchy is going on. It's down 13% in the pre-market. I think it was down a little bit more in the after hours market, I want to say, or is that not real? Yeah, it dropped down significantly. You actually had a decent day, like kind of flat, but a decent day, and then all of a sudden this just dropped. I mean, absolutely tanked. I will look at buying more into it, just because it looks like some negativity is happening. I feel like this is going to take off soon. I don't know how much manipulation is going into this, but it looks like there's something. Last show I watched was a True Detective series, or Yellowstone. I forget. But both are great shows. They're shorting Rocket. I can imagine they're shorting Rocket. I mean, it's not going to get any lower than where it is, I don't think. I mean, previous lows. What's the all-time low? Do we have the 52-week high and 52-week low? 52-week low is $16.73. So you actually seen that get pretty low. 52 weeks. Now it's only been live for what? Less than a year? Is that less than a year or more than a year? I guess less than a year. So yeah, it hit that low of, it says $16.73, but I only see a low of $17.50. So that's a little weird. But where it is now, it could possibly go a little bit lower. I just want to see if this is going to take off, because if it is, then I'll ride that wave, get some of those losses back that I had, but with a smaller amount, not a large amount like I had before. By the way, dividend is 28 cents per share. Microsoft is 86 cents. That's pretty good. That's really good, actually. Fami set to pop off today. Hopefully. Let me see. What's happening here? I mean, it's decreasing quite a bit. Hopefully you're right. Looks like it's been falling consistently. It fell yesterday. Even though it was up, in the after hours market, it actually increased. But even though it was up when it closed, slightly, now it's open. Seeing things move. A lot of things are red. I'm going to watch. I know DraftKings is going to be something that I focus on. AMC, I want to see what they're doing, up 1% right now. They're starting to decrease a little bit. I want to see where Rocket Mortgage goes. DraftKings is down 1%. You're seeing that decrease. A lot of things are falling. FAMI is actually decreasing as well. Down $49 on FAMI. There's a lot of things that I'm actually down on. MVIS is going down. That's decreasing. We might see a V-shaped recovery, so be prepared. We're seeing SOS decrease here, down to $4.37. A lot of things, I guess, getting shorted. Zomedica is decreasing as well, down 1%. Not as much. But you're seeing some things decrease a lot. Let's see. Cost is up 0.4%. Meat tech is up 2.57%. One guy on Reddit posted that he lost 17K in rocket calls. Everything he owned popping off. What's popping off? Rocket? Where's Rocket? Yeah, it's starting to see a little bit of an increase here. Here we're starting to see that decrease. Are we going to see it pull back? That's what I want to know, is where that pullback is going to end up being, because I want to get in on the lows, but then also see that rise. So it's coming back to the 15 moving average after seeing that large increase here. It's coming back to the 15 moving average. Might come down a little bit. Why are you selling? Doge is getting some movement. I'm going to sell 30 shares of SOS today. I'm looking for SOS to increase, so I don't know about that. If you see some massive movement, then yes, we're probably going to see that V-shaped recovery. We see a lot of buying strength here with these candlesticks here. You can see this. I thought I was creating a hammer candlestick. But you can see that strength, the buying strength that's up here. It's pushing above on that actual wick. You see it higher on the higher side than the lower side, which means it has a lot of buying strength in it. So we can continue to see that, but we probably also have a lot of shorting going on there. What's with the sell-off AMC every day at 9:30? That's just how it goes. I mean, it seems to sell off right from the gate. There's never really a day to where it just increases right from the start. I have yet to see that. Fubo TV is down quite a bit. You know, I was up a lot on Fubo TV. It should have been, well, not up a lot. I was up like maybe $2, which was about $200 worth of a gain. So yeah, looking for Fubo TV to do some big things, but a lot of these positions are getting really beat up, really beat up. And look at my positions; they're all red, Continues to be a trend. Eventually, we're going to see that take off. DraftKings is getting beat the hell down. Sammy is getting hit hard, 7% down. Let's see if we could see any type of V-shaped recovery. Remember, this is not just something that continues on the way down. You're going to see that V-shaped recovery back to the 15 moving average. So just be prepared for that. Zomedica is actually positive today. We're seeing a pretty big run with Zom. It's good. That's what I like to see. I know they're shorting this thing to Kingdom Come, so if people are buying this, I'm all for it. You can see the volume is around 2.5 million, kind of low, but we're looking for a little bit more as we go into the rest of the day. We have 457 people in here, guys. Make sure you hit that like button. Thank you, everybody, for showing up. Everybody that became a member, anybody that's watching on TikTok, I appreciate it. Make sure you send some likes. I'm getting a lot of notifications from Webull. I mean a ton. And I don't even follow a lot of positions, but we're at 88 cents for SOS. We're up to, it looks like we're not really making a crazy move for SOS here. AMC is starting to go negative, more negative. I think it's going to find a way to bounce off of $9. I don't think it's going to continue to push lower than $9. If it does, it creates that buying opportunity for a lot of people. So right now, if I buy 100 more shares, it'll be worth $920. I could buy 100 more shares right now. Should I do it? If you get those likes up, get the likes up to 400 likes, and I'll buy 100 more shares right now, very quick. Bro, even Bitcoin struggling to get to 60K. What is this garbage? The whole market is just in sleeper mode. Yeah, I mean, it is. Hurry up and get this to 400 likes so I can buy 100 shares. because it's starting to move. It's starting to see that V-shaped recovery. So get it to 400 likes. Hit that like button. I will continue to buy more if we get these likes up here. All right, let's see what else is going on. Let's look at crypto. As soon as I get to 400 likes, I will buy 100 shares right on screen. It's going to be the quickest buy you ever see. You're going to see that go from 1,450 to 1,550. And if we get to 500 likes, which I don't know if that's possible, if we get to 500 likes, I'll buy another 50 shares. But, you know, I'm ready to buy it. I don't care if it does continue to go down. So I'm ready. We're 10 away. 10 away, and I'm there. We just lost a like. Oh, man. Don't know if I'm ever going to buy it. All right, we're 6 away at this point. Ugh. There we go. Confirmed. Boom. I just bought 100 more shares of AMC, now holding 1,550 shares. If it gets to 500 likes, I'll buy 50 more. So obviously, the reason why is it shows your support for the position. It shows how many people actually support the movement and want to continue to buy this. So I'm definitely waiting for the steps. I don't think it's going to go any lower than $9. I don't think we're going to see that. We should be seeing a pushback right now. We should be seeing a push. I'll buy 100 with you. Yeah, I just bought 100, so it went from 1,550 to or 1,450, 1,550. And again, I'll buy 50 more if it gets to 500 likes. So let's continue to hit that like button. I'll match you. Perfect. You might want to wait until you see the dip because there might be a little bit more of a dip. We're seeing it push down a little or pull down a little bit more. So we're definitely stronger together. So if we show that support, showing how many people want me to buy more shares of AMC, then that's good. Continue to hit that like button, guys. Where are we at? So $9.14. Like I said, I don't think this is going to get below $9. I mean, it can, but it's been resisting in multiple areas at that point. I stopped working to hit the like button. So it shows that you support it. This is what it's about. That's what I love to see. It shows that you have strong support for AMC. So match you, Perry. But I got you. I got what you did there. Match you, Perry. I think my sister used to say that. My sister would say, match you. I have $100. I'll buy as well. That sounds amazing. Make that move. Whenever you feel like the best move is, make that move. It looks like it's starting to stair step on the way down. We do want to wait to see that recovery. I'm waiting to see where that's going to be. FAMI is starting to increase a little bit. That's good. DraftKings is also finding some sort of light. Where did I buy in 55? Yeah, I bought into 55, not expecting it to go lower to 54, but it did go to 54. So sitting in an okay spot. Fubo TV, though, is just ridiculous. Cost is also ridiculous. That's not making any moves. Let's see. What else? What else? What else? What else? Coin, wow, below, it got to 260. It's getting to levels that, it started like the IPO price. That's crazy. Let me see. Check this. It's an OTC position. I can't buy into it. It looks like it's moving with everything else. The same formation here. We can see that was level through the pre-market. Right now, I don't know why it says that it's closed because it's open. But you can see that it's basically moving. It has the same movement. What is this? Why is it not popping up? It's popping up with the name, but that's definitely Coinbase still. The hell is that? The hell is even that? There we go. There we go. So let's look at, if we're looking for a swing trade, we're probably going to look for something of a long-term move, if anything. You can see that the growth there, it definitely has some great growth from December. But I'm not 100% sure where this is going to go, what that growth was based off of. So it's tough. It has a lot of growth, but it's also seeing that, we may have like more of a rounded, or I don't know what to call this, starting to crest. Let's go with that. Starting to crest. So you see it hit that peak and starting to fall down a little bit. I understand the overall trend is up. You can see these ascending levels of support, but it's starting to crest a little bit, even on the support levels. So it might level out to decrease, and I don't really know what you will see as a positive there. I was reading that there are 46,533 call contracts that will expire in the money if AMC hits $10 tomorrow on Reddit. We should try and coordinate on Reddit a mass buy one for Friday to assist. Yeah, well, see, mass buys don't really just help. We need to strategically place those, just like a strategically placed sell. We know where the strength points are. If we literally have a mass buy at one portion, it's going to increase the price for a short period of time, but it's not going to increase the price over the length of the day. Do you know what I mean? So they're going to strategically place these sells in order to stop us from getting to certain prices. So if we have a large buy at, let's say, $9, and we push it up and it's continuing to grow to $9.50, they're going to place a large wall at $9.50 in order to short the heck out of this thing in order to stop it. It's not necessarily just to place it there. They'll place it at $9.50, place it at $9.52, $9.54, $9.56. They'll do it that way in order to strategically place those and bring us down. So we can't really do that, but it's always a great idea to stay together. Yeah, it says 439 on my end. Yeah, there's 439 likes. 500 likes and I'll buy 50 more. I'm all for it. Got down to 909. Right now, I currently hold a total cost of $15,710 worth of AMC. It is 49% of my portfolio. The next largest, I think, is Zomedica. No, next largest is SOS, then Zomedica. I'm in on Reddit, not Matt, of course. But you're right. Don't want to get Matt in trouble. Or Carl. Especially Carl. You don't want to get Carl in trouble. He can't go to cat jail. That's not a thing. Uh-oh. He heard me. He heard me, folks. Now he's meowing over here. All right, so we got 15 minutes until the market, or not till the market closed, but till the stream ends. So if you're watching on TikTok, make sure you do whatever you can to support the stream. I think you like send likes or something, um, or something else. I don't know. Um, but yeah, I need. I gotta wait till 12. I'm hungry. But yeah, if you guys want to subscribe, definitely hit that subscribe button. I post videos every day that I can. I try and do it every day, including weekends. I stream every Monday through Friday, sometimes on the weekend as well, depending how much time I have. If you guys want some Profit Hands merch, just go to my store over on YouTube and you'll find that. I think it's really simple, really clean, and Carl seems to like it. All right, so we have 424 people in here. It looks like things are just moving, sort of flat now. You're not really seeing AMC move a lot. Carl, you're just hitting things with your body, man. Knocking over cameras and whatnot. Just relax. Just a little bit. Relax. Let's see. So yeah, we've seen that decrease quite a bit. Now it's starting to really level out. I don't think it's going to go past $9, but it definitely can if they continue to fight, this thing. We understand that it doesn't follow the same logic as like a normal position because they're looking to short this thing as much as they possibly can. So it possibly can go below $9. I just think that the hard support that we're seeing is around that $9 mark. Yeah. And we got a huge buy wall at $9 itself. We got 54,000 shares of a buy wall at $9 even. So I'm not political, but Biden screwed over the vaccine stock, Moderna, OCGN. Why? What did he say? I don't know why this dog is running around upstairs in circles. What is going on up there? All right, now it's starting to pull down. You can see what I said. Once they start, if it passes by $9, then it's completely manipulated because that buy wall is huge. Compared to every other share that's going in there, that buy wall is huge. If it passes by that $9 mark, this is extremely manipulated. Let's watch for this. Let's watch for this. It's going to be a clear sign if it passes by that $9 mark. How does a buy wall work? So people set a lot of limit orders. They'll set a lot of limit orders for $9, basically saying that's the lowest it's going to get to. And they'll basically buy up that position, which means that it's going to be a hard wall. So no matter what sells go through or shorts go through, it has to equal to that in order for it to actually decrease. However, with 57 or 56,000 shares that are going through at that mark and nothing even compares to that, even close to compares to that, that's what that buy wall means. You see all of the buying power that we're seeing right now on the level twos, but no movement. All of the buying power, but no movement. Makes no sense. As he's playing games, Lou was spot on yesterday. Dog is looking at Doge profits. That's funny. Yeah, probably. If we see that pass by that $9 mark, I swear, I swear by the moon and the stars in the sky, I'll be there. The Dogecoin, my baby, has a lot of support at 60, looking even better. AMC face palm. You got 63K sitting at $9. It cannot break $9. It's not going to do it. It cannot do it. I just bought 100 more shares. LOL, great song. On my screen, the like button says 452. Yeah, so I just bought 100 more shares. I'm gonna let that sit there, let that sink in. So there we go. There, instead of hitting 500, we stayed at 450. You quote all for one. For better or worse, till death do us part. You're gonna finish the song here? Yeah, so we have a crazy buy wall there, and there is gonna be nothing that breaks that. As of now, you see nothing that breaks that. So we're sitting at $9. We're gonna buy that thing up. What's your price average on AMC? Nice job. My price average should be around $9.30 right now. It says $10.06, but with the transfer over to Webull, it just gave it the current price that it was at, even though it gave me the amount of shares that I held. So it's a different story, but it should be $9.30 or so. Got to be an adult. I have a good one and get that money. I bought $500 more. I might. Well, that's good. I just bought more. I'm okay with it. But if we break past that $9 wall, I would be absolutely surprised if we break by that wall. I mean, I kind of won't be surprised because I know there's manipulation, but it's a huge wall. Compared to everything else that's out there, it's a huge wall. And it's not like it's just that compared to everything else that's moving at different prices. No, we also have the same level of volume pretty much across the board at all these other prices, besides the $9 mark. We're looking to hold strong there. I love you with every beat of my heart. You're going to continue this song, aren't you? That's funny. You might as well just post all the lyrics in here. Don't do that. Just joking. Don't do it. Whew. 902. Yeah, I wish I could, like, I didn't know if it was going to break the $9 mark, if they were going to push it below it. But it looks like it has a lot of strength there. A lot of strength. There's no freaking way. I'll keep watching. If it breaks by that, like, there's nobody selling. Like, it should be increasing by a heck of a lot. We're seeing 5.9 million in the first 30 minutes, which is pretty decent. It's not bad, but we're starting to see other walls created at 901 of 8,000 shares. But you're seeing that it's not getting busted through yet, but you're seeing other walls at 901 up to 9,000 shares at the moment. Let's check what Doge is doing. Doge is at 60 cents. Remember, I'm going to continue to look out for that. I have about $8,000 worth of buying power there. Ethereum is up to 3,500 still. Litecoin is at the same place. Bitcoin is really struggling to stay where it is. But let's see what other things are doing. FAMI is decreasing. There's a lot of things that are red. A lot of things that are red, and we understand why. Ride has continued to be red. Something I hold as well. That's a longer term hold as well. Romeo Power is decreasing. Again, I don't understand how that even goes lower than where it was previously. It was at $10 previously to this increase, and now it's lower than $10. That makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense. SOL is decreasing. You have SOL. You are SOL and SNDL. No, I think it's a long term hold there. SOS is decreasing. You have Zomedica decreasing down to 85 cents. Probably should look for a buy there as well. I wish I could have done that movement there, but I don't want to put any more into there. Let's see. Tesla's increasing just slightly. Let's see. AMC is down 1.3%. Still has that wall right there. So just watch out for that wall. If you have level 2s, watch out for that wall. All right. Well, I think we're getting close to the end. Make sure you guys hit that like button for Dogecoin, for AMC. I bought 200 more shares today of AMC. Probably going to buy more of Doge tomorrow when the money clears in Robinhood, depending on what the price is. But yeah, sorry, Livewire. We're about to end the stream, but thank you for stopping by. Should I buy Coinbase stock? Take a little out of my Doge, move it to Coinbase. What's Coinbase actually doing? I think Coinbase is decreasing. Oh, wow. Yeah, it's decreasing down to 260. You might want to wait a little bit, see where those levels are. Some people bought Coinbase and are still holding from 350, or 380. And that sucks. I'm glad that I got out of my position before it lost a lot of money. I gained some money over in Fidelity. So net, I should be somewhere around a pretty decent break even. Even though I made a good like $70 from the initial jump, and then it started to decrease a lot. So you woke up late. Well, sorry that I couldn't be the alarm. But I appreciate you being here. Better late than never, But everybody, make sure you hit that like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell if you want more videos like this one. If you want to get notified or not notified, because sometimes YouTube doesn't notify you. But also, I notify people in the Discord group. So if you want to join the Discord group, definitely do that. It's one of the first links in the description. And if you want your Profit Hands merch, go to my store on YouTube and you'll be able to find that there. I have shirts, I have hoodies. I'm not sure if I'm getting anything else, but I wanted something really, really simple. So I want to see how Coinbase does, because I might end up buying some more into it depending on where it gets to for a longer term hold. But we'll see. All right. I think that's it. Thank you everybody for stopping by. Again, hit that like button on TikTok, send some likes, do what you can in order to support. But I'm going to go ahead and get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Oh, wait, before I end, go over to the Perry Experience subreddit, join that. Go to the Perry Experience subreddit, join that, and submit some memes. I want to be able to review those memes over on the Perry Experience, so definitely join that, and let me know what you think. I see some due diligence that people are putting there, some DD that people are putting there, some great memes. So definitely go ahead and check that out. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.